Want to automate your development workflow? In this video, I'll show you how to set up a CI/CD pipeline using GitHub Actions. Here's what you'll learn: how to create multiple branches, how to set up a GitHub Actions workflow, and how to automate deployments. To do this lab, you need basic knowledge of Git and GitHub. I have the link in the description that links you to the beginner video in case you need to work on this. So step 1, let's create multiple branches. So first, we're going to create multiple branches in our repositories. With branches, you could work on different features or versions of your project without affecting the main code base. So here's how to create branches. You can run the GitHub checkout b develop command to create a branches called develop. So let's do that. And see, it has switched to a new branch called develop. So in case I want to create another branch called production, I can just call this production, and it's going to switch to a new branch called production. Now that I've created the branches, I would run the command git push origin and the branch name to push the branch to GitHub repository. Let me say on push develop. Now I have the develop branch. So if I go to my repository here and I do refresh my repository, so now that I refresh this and I click on branches, see, now I have two branches. I have develop and master. So you see that production branch is not here yet. If I want it to be here, I'll go on to push the repository branch. So I'll go on to push the production branch. So git push origin production to have the production branch on my remote repository. Okay, so the same thing, it's all done. If I go to my repo and I do a refresh, I should see the new branch. So look at updated now. I have this production branch created and I have a develop branch created in addition to a master branch I already have by default. See, so by default I have this, and these are the branches I've worked on. So active branches are this one because I just checked switch to these branches. Okay, great. So now let's move on, guys. So next we'll set up the GitHub Actions workflow. So now that we're on the repo, let's go on to Actions. So here you see you could search for a workflow. You can configure a simple workflow, or you can use from this templates that you have here. So let's click on set up a workflow yourself. So on the click of this, we have this loading. So we have this main.yaml file. Look at the path this YAML file will be saved in. It's going to be saved in a .github folder, which is an hidden folder that contains workflows, and this is the name of the YAML file. If I want to name it something else, I can change it from main to maybe actions. I can call it actions.yaml, and I can go on to paste my pipeline in here. So this is a CI/CD pipeline, and I have a code that is going to do some jobs and actions if I push to the main branch or to the develop branch like I have here. So it's going to do a job that is going to run on Ubuntu latest, check out the code, do some actions, and basically we just want to run a script that would echo deployment successful. So let's go on to commit the changes, and we're good. Okay, so currently we don't have a main branch. Remember, we have the master branch, so we could switch this to master, or we could even call it the develop branch or the production branch that was created. We'll just go on to commit these changes. So create actions file, that's fine. Let's commit changes. So you see, now we can see in an hidden folder we have these actions, the YAML file we just created, and that's good. To test this workflow, I'll make a small change to the readme.md file and push it to the master branch. So we'll go to the action tab, you'll see the workflow running, and we should be able to see the message that, oh, deployment is successful in the logs. So let's go on to do that. So we can do that manually on GitHub here, right? So we can just come to code, and this is my readme file here. I can just make some changes. Here I can just edit from here. So this is a simple, instead of calling my first repository, I'll say testing repository. So let me just do that way, and I'll commit the changes. Updated readme file, that's fine. Then I'll commit changes. So once this is done, I just want to move on to actions, and here we could see the runs from the workflow showing. We've created this. Look at this, updating the readme file. It's in progress. So you see that it's running. Don't have to cancel run. You can view the workflow file. You can delete. So if you go on to click on update readme.md file, you will see we're able to build this. It was successful. So now checking the logs, we could see here in the build, you could see it has echoed deployment successful to let us know the build was successful, and you could see deployment was successful. And basically that's all. And you can share this repository link with others. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tutorials. Let me know in the comments what other advanced topic you'd like to learn. Thanks for watching. Bye.